Hey, blessings, family. Giving all praises to the Most High. Thank you guys for tuning in to Truth of Yah, the Truth of Yah Bible Talk. Today, the lesson today is going to be, is God commandments grievous or is it sin? So, before I even get into the word, I just want to again give all praises, give all praise to the Most High. Again, I'm servant Jameel Jackson, definitely a servant of the Most High, a student of this in his walk, in his daily walk. I just pray that whoever listen to this word, that it will be edifying to you, your family, your children. Also, just pray as we build a more relationship with the Most High, that our flesh decrease and His Spirit in us increase. Because we know we want the Most High to increase, right? And we ain't no we want Him. He gonna increase. You either going to allow Him to be inside of you and you increase and let that flesh decrease, or again you just get put away no matter what. So He's gonna get the last say so no matter what. And this is what all praise the Most High from me reading and my elders teaching me, double honor to my elders, Elder Rick and Elder Troy, that they all praise the Most High. He put it in them, but allowed me to see that. Listen, Jay, you gotta humble out. You gotta humble to these commandments. You gotta humble to understand that His truth is life. His word is pure. And when you understand that, you can read this word without second guessing different things. Yeah, we're gonna still have questions, right? But this is how the title even came today, when the Most High put it on me, because, it's a lot of things that I'm just like other people, when you read the word, you been wanting to bring certain things out. But I was just listening to a lesson by my Elder Troy. Well, it was like, be slow to speak and to hear, basically, right? Because a lot of people be so fast to speak, but they don't want to listen. But we want to ask the Most High to hear us. Hear us, y'all. Hear us, Abba, right? You want Him to hear you, but you want to hear Him. Before He speak, you want Him to hear. Let me explain. Let me explain. Hey, well, hold on. Are you able to hear Him? Hear Him and relax before you speak on certain things. And this topic right now, what the Most High was giving me to speak on, is something that goes on so much when we, in Christianity, when we was in that life, and people that listen to this may still be into Christianity, and y'all willing that they come out of that cult, because it's nothing but control. And these certain things are around. It's even in the Hebraic walk, right? You got certain congregations, certain camps that are pushing a mindset of serve me. I'm the one who will get you to the Father. Nah, only one person will get us to the Father, and that's a Mashiach. That is Christ. That is Christ that is going to get us to the Father. And if you don't believe that, hey, I ain't here. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I done got out of. I done stopped trying to battle anybody when it comes to the point, man. Hey, if you don't believe this word, at first I thought there was, I gotta prove to them. Listen, you doubting the Most High. So when I start understanding that they're going against the Most High, hey, I ceased. Ain't it used to me getting mad, and that's from me hearing the word of the Most High, seeking His word, and that allowed me to hush. When I was talking so much, I want to listen. I want to hear His word. Him to have it here, let them hear. And at one point, I was like, okay, why he always say that? But it's so beautiful that he says that, right? But
yo, this game right here is fire, bro. I got you, whoever know the who make this, DM me, bro, so I can shout him out. This game right here is fire.
Call your family, call your friends, and come and play a game where we all see you to the end. And the truth of y'all, it's a game that you can get and call the truth of y'all. So what you waiting for, come get it, it's the truth of y'all. Learning the Bible never been more engaging. Increasing biblical knowledge never felt so amazing. Renewing minds and saving lives all while chasing justice, equity, and truth that is unshaken. It's the truth of y'all. Come get it, we can play it, it's the truth of y'all. So what you waiting for, come get it, it's the truth of y'all. Come get it, we can play it, it's the truth of y'all.
If you have not ordered Truth of Y'all Value on board yet, click link in the bio. ASAP, visit our website, thetruthofyall.com. Shalom. Sorry, didn't want to go on a rant, but I definitely wanted to let everybody know, man, as you build a relationship, you should be decreasing. You should come into this thing understanding, man, you should be coming to this thing knowing you need him. And this is where, again, man, it was a beautiful question that a brother asked this weekend on a Shabbat class. And it was basically like how to be that light. And my elder answered and was like, you know, we all had different things, you know, to say, you know, or think that we'll say. But there's one thing that he said that most people miss when people ask this question or want to come to this truth, to come to this walk, to understand the Most High, to build a relationship with him, to get to know him, is that we have to humble ourselves. My elder say, humble yourself. And that's all he had to say. And instantly, the brother was like, man, I needed that. Because we know everything else. We all going to say, keep the commandments, do this and do that, do that. Man, humble yourself. There's brothers out here so-called keeping the commandments, but they got nothing but pride and arrogance in them. They trying to show you up. Oh, bro, you doing this? Oh, well, I kept this and I did this. And that's what that Isaiah 58 is really talking about. People are out here trying to make other people look bad. For example, oh yeah, bro, I worked out there. I did 50,000 push-ups, bro. You only did 50. You know, it's like, man, hold on, bro. If you gonna, work out, do your thing, man. That's all I make and do. Encourage me, I can do some more. You trying to show me up. And this is what a lot of people are doing in this walk. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bro, my fringes look better than your fringes. Or, hey, man, hey, sis, man, that's a head wrap. Yeah, that's like, man, carnal. You know, it's a whole bunch of mess. But, again, we're going to get into this thing. So, again, is the Most High commandments, are they grievous or is sin grievous? Right? And when coming out of Christianity, a lot of people really was like, you know, and I always heard it, man, oh, the law done away with, the commandments are gone, they done away with because they were too hard for Israel to keep. They were too hard. So he came and he sent his son, so now we don't have to do no commandments. And to be honest, back then the stuff was making sense. Like, you know what? Hey, they can't keep this stuff. Like, that's okay. That's why he came. That's why he sent his son to come down here. Cause man, in my mind, how they were speaking, he basically gave us some rules that we couldn't keep. But then in the same breath, would say he won't put too much on us that we can bear. In the same Sunday, when I was going to church, the Sunday service, they say all this stuff. Oh, we couldn't do this, but then he won't put too much on you. So now, so you telling me he would put too much on us then, but I thought that he don't change. We always hear in Sunday church that, or church in general, that the Most High don't change. So if he don't change, so how did he gave us something that burdened us, held us back, but then over here he did it. When I started reading, it didn't make sense. So what I'm saying is now this is me seeing the light, me seeing the truth of the Most High, me hearing his word. Me build a relationship with him. Now I can speak on this. Now he can give me certain things like this to go bring out to the people. Because I had something else I was going to bring out, but it's like, no, bring this out. This is a part of me obeying him. This is a part of it. We just look at it. Well, if it's not in the word, it ain't a sin. Man, the Most High can tell you to do something. You can know to do something and you don't do it. You are in sin. And even in that, it's grievous. That sin is grievous in you. Like, it's hurting you. Like, man, I should have did that. Man, you won't be feeling like that if you want to sin. But a lot of people say that his commandments are grievous. But we gonna show the day, right? We're gonna show the day. We're gonna answer this question today as far as I'm gonna let you see how this sin is grievous. And then y'all we'll get to, because we know, we're gonna get to the show how beautiful this word is and how beautiful if you obey him, be obedient, how this thing is how your life is going to be so much better, even through the pain. Because I'm not telling you, get what though? A lot of people think that, well, I'm going to keep his commandments because of this. Man, keep the commandments because you love the Most High. You trying to keep the commandments so, well, I'm going to do this so I don't got to go through this like this, or I pray I don't have to go through what Job went through. But don't forget, man, Job was that guy. The Most High told him, hey, listen, this brother perfect. You ain't gonna turn him. So are you ready to go? Can you be chosen? Can you be picked to do that? We look at it certain different ways, but when I read that story, it saddened me. But then at the same time, it's like, it saddened me at a point. But now it's like, the more you read, I was like, hey, man, this is a blessing. He got chosen to even do that. But a lot of people don't see it like that. You got to have a certain eyes to see that it was a blessing that you were even chosen to go through that mission. Think about when a person picked, when you go on to a mission, say somebody was in the army, for example. I remember I talked to a brother when I was going, years ago. He was just telling me how he was happy that he was chose to do a certain op when he was in the army. You know, and at that time, I'm like, huh? But the more I read the story of Job, it's like, man, when you understand the end point, man, it was an honor to go through that. It was an honor that you chose me. It was an honor you chose me to go through that. Even though I had to go through that desert, I couldn't drink for how many ever days. Even though I'm asleep with one eye open because I don't know what animal finna come out these woods. You still chose me because you knew I was going to get through it. And then think about his son. Think about Masha, the perfect example. The perfect example. Which a lot of people think he sent. A lot of people, man, it's crazy. A lot of people think Christ sent. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand. Oh, we got to keep the Sabbath on because he broke the Sabbath, because he healed on the Sabbath. What? Do you even understand Torah? Do you understand that we supposed to help? We supposed to do good? So you telling me because it's the Shabbat, I supposed to just let this brother, whoever, just die? Or I can't help somebody on the Sabbath. I see a person broke down on the side of the road. I can't go and help him out? I can't. Hey, why I need some help with some gas? Well, I can't give you nothing until the sun go down. Or I can't go help him take the hospital till the sun go down. Somebody call you on the Shabbat. Hey, listen, I apologize. It's mercy. I know you in class. I know you used to get phone blown. I'm like, man, you happen to answer. Hey, I know you in class. I know you studying this word today, but I really need to go to the hospital. I can't breathe. You hear him on the phone wheezing, and you like, nah, I ain't finna. Nah, today I hit you up. I hit you up when the sun go down. Now you calling and answer because they done died. Yeah, okay, you think that's the most I want? Man, he told you for animal. You see an animal in a hey, help him out. You see an animal in a ditch. Help it. Help. Hey, keep it until somebody come and let you know that that's mine. Right? So this what we got to understand. His commandments are beautiful. They are not grievous, but they're grievous to the person that don't want to do right. They are grievous if you don't want to do right. And sin can be lovely to you as you think. You know what I'm saying? Think about people that go to rehab at one point. First, they thought them drugs on the street was everything, and eventually, it's like, man, I need a new drug. Hey, this ain't nothing. But at one point, it's like, man, I need this. When I'm off of it, I'm going crazy. I need this. But I know I keep saying it, but we forget to this thing because so much coming to my mind. And all praises to the Most High for him just putting on me, and I thank him for having me the strength to obey. I thank him for having me the strength to obey, to put his word out today. All right, so first off, I want to start right. So hold on. First off, hold on, family. So first off, I want to start with we got to understand what sin is, right? I want to start off with that first, right? We got to understand what sin is. 1 John 3:3-4, right? I know a lot of people may already know what sin is, right? But let's put it out there. 1 John 3:4, whosoever committed sin transgress against the law. For sin is transgression of the law. So you understand, the only way they sin is you're going against that law, right? That's the only way they sin. So first we got to already understand that. When you go against that law, hey, that's sin. Let's establish what sin is and how do you sin. Sin is going against the ways of the Most High. Not being obedient to the Most High. Not being obedient to the Most High. Right? But then you want, and that's why if y'all haven't watched my last video on that protection of him passing over us, and that was our protection, and the cost is obedience. The cost of Abba's protection is obedience. And we know Christ did not go outside of his protection because he was obeying him the entire time. He was obedient from beginning to end. He was obedient to the Father. He was doing the Father's work. And if that spirit is in you that was in Christ, you should be doing the work as well, and not the work in your own understanding. And all praise it, I understand I'm a servant. I was chose to serve the Most High. You cannot pick and choose how you want to serve. Before the Most High allowed me to become an entrepreneur, when I worked in Walmart, I served Walmart. I served them customers. When Walmart said they want to put apples on, when you first walk in, they want to see oranges on this produce table, I ain't put bananas. And the times that other people did, because I obeyed. The times I did see people do, I see them get in trouble. So a lot of people, I'm not that person that have to go through certain things to be humbled. As I read this word and I see what people did, I don't want to do that. I don't have to go through it. I don't have to say, well, that's what happened to him. And even when I see something is wrong in this word, and I see that in certain people's eyes that they didn't get punished in that moment, but I saw that the Most High warned them, I don't do it. I don't be like, well, he did it or she did it. I ain't never been like that. And this is what we'll teach our daughter, our other children that y'all want that he bless us with. Hey, listen, because you said they ain't getting in trouble. Don't you go do that. You told me she shouldn't have did it. Well, she ain't getting in trouble. He ain't getting in trouble. And first off, sometimes, right? Oh man, beautiful. All praises. I want to say this as well. Sometimes you can see somebody else doing something that's not in a relationship with the Most High that don't get in trouble in that moment. So you think that, you know what? He did, I can do it. Hey, hold on. You in a whole nother set of rules. Because you should not be in the world anyway. So that's like when I used to go to my friend's house and see how they talk to their parents, or they do certain stuff. They jump on the couch, they go in the refrigerator, they drink half of the juice and put it back, or leave certain stuff out. These are minor things in people's eyes, but these things get you a whooping in my household. And other people, oh, you do that? They got in trouble for that? Hold on. No. Hey, hold on. First off, my mom and my dad worked hard for that food. I understand this now. They worked hard for that food. They told you they don't leave it out. We knew not to do. Calm down and slow down. I left it out because my dad always say, you got too much BS on your mind. He say, son, see, you left this, or you did this, or you forgot to do this, or my dad may tell me to clean something for him before we get home, or take this out for me before I get home. My mama say, take this food out so I can cook when I get home. Then she get home, I don't gotta cook. I've been on that game all day. I've been playing the video game all day. Then I get a whooping, and people come over, hey, you got in trouble? You in punishment because you take food out? And when I was young, I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. I got in trouble. Now I'm old, I understand. Man, because I wasn't obedient. It's the principle. I was not obedient. I mean, one of our cousins got in trouble because he stole $1. I'm telling you, he got beat down because he stole $1, but it was a principle. You going through, all you had to do was say, hey, when you got asked, hey, did you take that? Take that. It was going to be a simple yes or no. We already knew you took it. We already knew you had took it. Now we just ask and see what you going to do. You going to lie. And guess what though? That you again, like I said in my last video, man, I'd rather get whooping by my mom and my dad before I let these people beat me or put me and judge me. These hypocrites judge me. How you keep getting it? This is why you need the laws of the Most High. Why you keep getting in trouble, and then you get mad at the white man putting you in the system, or the white man putting you in the system, right? Or whatever going on. How you keep getting mad at that? You committing these sins, you committing these, breaking these laws, and then it's winding you being in front of 12 people to judge you. And these people don't keep no laws. They don't got no integrity. I don't really understand how the jury thing works, but as I see on TV, and I know I done got asked to become a jury, like jury duty, but they never actually chose me, right? But as I see on TV, I never did it, so people in the comments can correct it how it go. But my understanding, when I see people, they be ready to go home. Hey man, we don't know, but these people judging, these people judge you, they don't really understand the law. And they get to judge you. Nah. I want to walk in righteousness. And if something happened to me and I'm walking in righteousness and somebody lie on me falsely, I pray to Abba that he keep me strengthened and he keep me covered during that process. Because I understand too, you can do this thing, you can do what's right and still be. Joseph was lied on. He was lied on. But he had the strength. Abba gave him the strength to continue on. It was some hard days. I still don't know. We just read his stories. We still don't know what he went through. We wasn't physically there to see what he went through. But through them stories, it gave me strength. Oh, praises Joseph had strength. Through that time. And still when his brothers came, he still showed them love. And they sold him. But he understood later on, this is because of the Most High. All praises. How many people are you not talking to your family members? You not talking to whoever, a friend, because of some things happen. And I'm not saying you go out your way, but because remember, they came to him. That reconciliation is serious. It's some people I don't deal with because of the way they act. But if they come back and they want to reconcile our relationship, they know why I stand at. But now at the same time, am I going to be open to listen to them? Hey, look, man, I know I was off whoop. But man, I apologize. I want to come, and then now let's see how your heart is, because we gotta understand what we have done to the Most High. We gotta understand how much we have been horning around with these other gods. We've been horning around with these with all this sin. We've been serving sin, not the Most High, because whatever you gonna serve something, either the Most High or sin. You just pick or choose. It's your choice to choose. Oh, well, he created you in his image. Yeah, he created Adam and Eve. He said he them. But you keep reading in Genesis 5, Adam created Seth in his image. It shouldn't have been like that. We should always be in the image of Abba. So now we got to get things that our parents instilled in us that one of the Most High didn't get, and still get to the Most High. So it's a lot of stuff that I'm still getting out of me that was taught to me wrong. But I'll praise the Most High that my beautiful daughter, she going to be a generation that's coming to this walk. She going to know Abba. She gonna have to get all this craziness out of mind. We're gonna let her know, hey, look, we're gonna let her know this. So she don't gotta just go through 20, 30 years of doing something crazy and then gotta fight for righteousness. I've been fighting for righteousness. Cause I had so much hell in me. I had so much wickedness in me. But people, well, he ain't never been locked up, he ain't never been in jail. Just because I ain't been locked up don't mean I ain't did nothing crazy and wicked to get locked up. Because there's some people in jail right now that shouldn't be there. There's some people out right now, walking around right now, that should be there. So, I understand this, right? I understand. I truly understand, right? But, man, there's so much. Man, hallelujah. Hope this been edifying to somebody. Hope this been edifying, right? So, now let's go to Genesis. I want to go to Genesis chapter 18. Let's go to Genesis 18. Let's go to Genesis 18. All right, Genesis 18. We're gonna start at verse 19. It said, if you have not ordered Truth of God value on board yet, click link in the bio. ASAP, visit our website, thetruthofgod.com. Shalom. For I know him. And we understand this is the Most High talking about Abraham. For I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him, and they shall keep the way of the Lord to do justice and judgment, that the Lord may bring upon Abraham that which he has spoken of him. Right? So we already understand the Most High letting know, he already know what Abraham is going to do. All praises. The question is, does he do what he said about you? This is how we gotta start looking at these scriptures. Is he going to say that about you? This is why I pray I decrease. I want to decrease so he can increase. Hallelujah. Right? Verse 20. And the Lord said, because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous. Right? So right here, it lets you know that sin is grievous. It was very grievous. Right? And remember, what is sin? Anything against the Most High. So that'll let you know that sin is grievous. So it can't be the Most High commandments. It's only grievous to a wicked person. The Most High pure truth, his pure love, his pure law is grievous to a wicked person. So if you guys talking about that the law that the Most High gave was grievous to the people, check your spirit. That's what you got to do. Check your spirit. Right? Then it says, I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it, which is coming to me. And if not, I will know. And the men turned their faces from thence and went toward Sodom, but Abraham stood yet before the Lord. And Abraham drew near and said, wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked? This is gonna be another lesson gonna be brought out as well, because there's so much in this that the Most High was showing me to bring out. Because even this question, and Abraham drew near and said, wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked? It's a question, but all praises that now we can understand that this ain't gonna happen, but we're gonna prove it later on, right? But they had that question, like, you finna go over there, but what about the righteous? What about the righteous? So this even let you know, even though that in verse 19, the Most High say, for I know him that he will command his children. The Most High still knew him, but he was still learning the Most High. Just because remember, the Most High know, but you still learning. You still learning the Most High. So doing this walk, we're going to still be learning. Don't get so prideful and think that, oh yeah, I'm this, I'm that, we the people, that's it. Nah. Because they had that question, that let you know that Abraham is still learning. He's still learning about the Most High. The Most High going to keep showing him because it's going to be beautiful, right? Beautiful. Then it says, peradventure, there be 50 righteous. Peradventure, there be 50 righteous within the city. Will thou also destroy not spare the place for the 50 righteous that are therein? That's a question. That be far from thee to do after the manner to slay the righteous with the wicked. And the righteous should be as the wicked that be far from thee. Shall not the judge of all the earth do right? So we got to understand that Abraham understood that the Most High, he is the judge of all the earth. So that's something that we're going to bring out later on as well. A lot of people, he's the judge of all the earth. Because remember, what is sin? So I'm tired of hearing, oh, they don't understand this, they don't know this. This is why we as Israel was chosen to go teach, to go show this law. But as we walk, not just teach it, to actually show it. So they can say, what wise and understanding people art thou? That's what they're going to say. But are they going to say that to a person that's not walking in righteousness? Just because you saying you follow the Most High don't mean nothing to nobody. Because think about it, we was in Christianity for years, and we seen the pastor every day in the pulpit, the deacons every day in the pulpit, the sister deacons every day sitting over there talking about they love the Most High, doing backflips, doing a worm in church, and don't got a lick of relationship with the Most High. So don't you tell me that you follow the Most High. I don't care. You need to show me. I should see his character. But also, you can think about this. Oh, beautiful. A lot of people don't understand that people got to have the character of Abba in them. And then they don't understand how to see the character. Only thing they say is, well, you don't see that's love. You see, a lot of people don't understand that love is just not hugs and kisses. Sometimes love gonna have that rod. You gonna get beat down. Sometimes that rod is the mouth, and somebody's gonna speak to you in the words that you need to hear. But we're gonna look at it, man. He don't love me. So you telling your mama and daddy ain't love you when you got a whipping? That's what I remember when I first came this thing. My elder was telling me, like, so you think your mama, when they whooped you think they love you? Think about this. How many times you done got a whipping, and after you got a whipping, they say, hey, come in here and eat. Y'all wanna go get something to eat? Y'all wanna go for a walk? Think about that. You think that the Most High is happy to come and to slay and destroy? But he understand, listen, I got to get you from around the people that want to do right. So my daddy and my mama and my daddy understood, listen, if I don't beat you and let you understand what's going on, your brothers don't think they can do this. When your cousins come over, they don't think they can do this. Because I'm allowing you to do this. That's why when people came in our house, they jumping on the couch doing crazy stuff. Hey, hold on, we won't do that. We don't do that over here. Oh, but we can. Hey, you can't do that over here. Because I understand my daddy and my mama get home, they're going to look at me and say, hey, you know the rules. So if they can't obey, you get them up out of here. And I deal with their mama and their daddy if they want to come. So we got to understand that the Most High, we can't look at it like, man, if he, how did he love us? A lot of people say they don't believe in the word because they see the things happening to people. These things that happening to grandma. Hey, you understand what grandma was back in the day? Me and my wife were watching a movie, right? We were watching a movie of basically like It was a mom. She used to be a spy, and now she had settled down, got a husband and got children. And some people came back to find her, like, hey, listen, we need you to come and help us with this mission. The children, like, the husband, and the children, like, my mom is lame. Like, she does nothing. She's no superhero. She's not this. So sometimes you don't know what a person was before they came into how they living right now. So let me tell you, some people have not repented. Just because grandma going to church every day, you see her reading the Bible every day, but how she truly repented? Is the stuff still in her? Because you may not see it, but inside, you may think, oh, my grandma love me. She probably inside like, I can't stand when you come over here. All with all this truth and all this light. But you keep pushing. But what I'm telling you is a lot of people want to believe in this word because they see what's happening to their grandma. My grandma went to church every day, but it should be a relationship. Because you saw her going to church. But that's probably all she had to do. Because you didn't want to spend time with her. Think about if you want to take your grandma on vacation every week or whatever. Grandma say forget church. Grandma just going because she bored. Granddad just going because he bored. See, when you understand we the church and need to be, that this thing got to be in us, can the Most High dwell in you? Can the Most High dwell in you? I see people go to church, clean the church up for every Sunday. Even for the Shabbats. Oh, let's clean this floor. Let's make sure it look real nice. All this can still look nice and the Most High still ain't dwelling there. But he got to dwell in you. But you got to understand that inside you got to be clean. He can't dwell in a nasty place. He won't dwell in it. Ain't that he can't, he won't. It's a difference. He won't dwell in that thing. That's why he got to cleanse you. Are you willing to be cleansed with this word, with this truth? You put a dirty shirt in a washer machine, you just dip it in the water and bring it back out, it's still dirty. So that's what it's doing when you get baptized. You just getting dipped and brought back out. Ain't nothing. You ain't been clean. You ain't been thoroughly clean. You ain't been scrubbed. And a lot of people don't want to be scrubbed. Oh, don't use that. Just use. Nah, hey. You want to be cleaned over here? This is gonna happen. If you want to do this, right? So this is what we gotta truly understand. If you want to do this, right? So all praises. Then it says, and the Lord said, if I find Sodom, right? This is the most I said. And the Lord said, if I find Sodom 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare all the place for their sakes. And Abraham answered and said, behold, now I have taken upon me to speak unto the Lord, which I'm but dust and ashes. If there shall lack 5 of the 50 righteous, wilt thou destroy all the city for the lack of 5? And he said, if I find there 40 and 5, I will not destroy. So right now, because remember, he just asked about the 50. He said, man, look, if we find 50 in the land, would you? He said, okay, if I find 50, I ain't going to destroy it. But then Abraham say, what if you find it's only 45 out of that 50? What you going to spare him? He said, man, listen. Man, yeah, I'm going to spare him, man. And matter of fact, he say, if I find 45, I will not destroy it. And he spoken to him yet again and said, if there should be 44 there, 40 found there. And he said, I would not do it for 40's sake. And he said unto him, oh, let not the Lord be angry, and I will speak. If there shall 30 be found there. And he said, I will not destroy it if I find 30 there. And he said, behold, now I have taken upon me to speak unto the Lord. If there shall be 20 found there, he said, I will not destroy it if for 20's sake. And he said, let not the Lord be angry, and I will speak yet but this. If there 10 shall be found there, he said, I will not destroy it for 10's sake. And the Lord went his way as soon as he had left communion with Abraham, and Abraham returned unto his place. So we got to understand, every time Abraham said something, he even went, Lord, man, look, I ain't going to do it. Just give me 10, 5, give me 1. So this understand the Most High mercy even in this. A lot of people don't understand that's grace and mercy right there. That's nothing but grace and mercy. But a lot of people don't see the word grace or the word mercy. They don't understand that the Most High is showing grace and mercy. See, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand. But listen, I know it's going to definitely be a part 2. Because there's so much here that that I got written down that I want to hit. But it was so much that because sometimes when you out here doing a lesson, speaking what the Most High telling you to speak, even in that time, some other things may come that He wants you to say and speak. That is coming to you. Some things just coming. You gotta say it. All praises. All praises. So this is what we gotta understand. So right here, it's still gonna be some more. Cause I got some more I want to show you about that sin and how that sin is grievous to you. Cause when you do wrong, it hurts you when you do wrong. You can't even sleep. You can't even sleep sometime when you do wrong. Man, I'm gonna just speak on this last thing before I get off here. Man, I want to speak on my wife for a minute. All praises for my beautiful daughter Zion. Hallelujah. It is so peaceful, right, to have a righteous wife, right? It's so peaceful, but it's also peaceful for me to even be righteous. I remember growing up, right? I remember growing up, and I was a person like, hey, don't touch my phone. Don't do this. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason I was like that because I was, we was out here tripping. And what I'm saying is that when you out here doing wrong, it don't sit right? It don't feel right because people won't come and let me do this. You always basically feel like you're hiding something, which is still grievous. But to have a wife, right, that you can, and even by saying you can do right, because you gotta want to change. But when I start understanding, it's someone out here that it is possible. It is possible to do right. It is possible to be righteous with the woman. Man, the Most High bless my wife, but it's so much I want to say, but it just feels so good when she want to touch. Hey, babe, can I hold your phone? I'm gonna call my grandma. Can I hold your phone? I want to look up something real quick. Man, it feels so good to just give it to her. Cause I ain't doing nothing. I don't got nothing to hide. It feel good that when the person walking, I gotta flip my phone over. Oh, pray! This feels good. All praise to the Most High for sending me a beautiful wife, right? And I remember also when we was together, sometimes that I walk in right before we got married and stuff. We was together, and I come in late, knowing she finna argue, and she'll come in like, "Hey, baby, you hungry? You need anything?" I'm like, I beat her mad like, "Why you not mad there? I said I was gonna be here at 10, but I came at 10:30, 11 o'clock." Cause see, I knew in the past, it would have been past people I had in the past. Oh, Daddy, you lying? You cheating? You doing this? So instantly in my mind, this is why the Most High had to heal me and let me understand, man. Listen, it's people out here ain't holding nothing to get. Hey, listen, if you ain't, clean slate. It's a clean slate. You the one keep bringing up the past. You the one doing this. You hurting this relationship because you think that she doing something because she ain't mad at you or he ain't mad at you. I could have ruined a beautiful thing that the Most High blessed me with. But my wife was patient with me. She see I had trauma. That's why I love my wife. She see I had trauma. That's why we should love the Most High. Because the Most High see that we got trauma. He know we know this stuff, but now how are you going to be obedient? Are you going to start doing right now? But my wife know I had trauma, and she took time on me. Some nights I wake up, and when we stayed together, well, we stayed together now, but when we was going together, and she'll be gone, right? And she'd just be in the bathroom, but I don't know that. I touch the bed, but I panic like, man, she done left me. Like, dang, what I did. I ain't doing nothing. But in my mind, it's like, she done did something. But, I mean, she done just left me, but it's like she in the restroom. Or I mean, hey, babe, where you at? Hey, I'm yelling in the house. I'm yelling and stuff. And these are certain traumas I go through because, again, when I was out in the world, I go to sleep, have my phone laid down. A person go through my phone, wake up, note there, I'm done, da 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 da. You lie, you a cheater, whoop, whoop. And it's just like to know that I was going through that trauma and again, I'm showing you that all that sin was wickedness. It was grievous. Sometimes I ain't want to sleep watching like, man, what's she finna do? But when you get and repent from the things you were doing and you release it, understand it's actually released, and you have faith that it's gone, you can do better. And again, I hope it's making sense what I'm saying, because like I'm going over, because there's so much I want to say about it. You know what I'm saying? Just to I just want to show like how much wickedness, how much sin is grievous to you. It holds you back. It burdens you for years. You make a mistake and it hurts you for years. It's people right now did something at a younger age, criminal wise, and it's hurting them now. They can't get a job. People's riding in the car with somebody that knew was wicked because they didn't want to separate, because they want to be real. Man, separate. There's people right now in certain congregations that know they got to separate because they see the wickedness, but well, they got so much loyalty. They think, well, this is a person that showed me this and da. Man, yeah, they showed you. Thank them for that and go about your way. You don't got to get on. And what happens is what people do when they leave certain congregations and stuff, they get on there and they start selling people out. Oh, this person's wicked, da. But don't forget, hey, at one point they weren't. Something had to happen and that contaminated them. So, hey, you making leaving without bashing or whatnot. Not saying, hey, if not something crazy, you got to speak on it. So I ain't a person saying like whole sin it. Like, nah. If you got to speak on certain things that happen, speak on it, right? Because that's a way to get it out. But what I'm saying is you can be the light for that person. Because sometimes if they humble down, you can also teach and show them some things. Sometimes my elder called me and said, hey, man, hey, I saw a video you did, or, oh, man, you were talking about this scripture. You showed me something that I ain't see. And I'm like, oh, wow, all praises. So all praises, I got elders that want to learn as well. You know what I'm saying? They're still learning. They're not just like, oh, I'm this, I'm that. And it feel good to call myself a servant. You know what I'm saying? Servant Jameel Jackson. I don't want to be called no Moray Jameel. I'm servant Jameel Jackson. Hallelujah. You know, but again, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Truth of Y'all Bible Talk. I know, you know what I'm saying, got a little out the way in the beginning, you know, just talking. But like I say, when the things are there to speak, you got to speak it and not hold it in, because something that has been said, even if a person don't write a comment, you edifying somebody. Somebody need to hear that. If something on you, the most I tell you to speak something, hey, speak it. Right? And if he telling you to hush, hush. Right? So all praise to the Most High, guys. If you have not checked out the Truth of Y'all Value on board game, click link in the bio ASAP. You know, we also have our Win Over Evil card game, the Woe card game. You know, again, our Y'all Nation hoodies are dropping soon. So this is our Fear Y'all Not Man hoodie. If you can see, it says, it say Pastor said with a line through it, Grandma said with a line through it, Mom said with a line through it, Dad said with a line through it. But no, it's what y'all said. So, because again, a lot of people get in the way of listening to man over the Most High, and we have to get out of that now. We need to cease. We need to cease right now, and we need to put Abba first. So this is our Fear Y'all Not Man hoodie. But again, we're gonna have shirts and things like that. So we'll be dropping that soon. So definitely be subscribed to our email listing and email listing. On our website, thetruthofyall.com, and check out our products. You know, it's so much things that we're offering and get things done. So I just thank the Most High for just allowing me to be His servant. I'm thinking allowing Him to wake me up so I can lead my household. Hallelujah. So I can want to walk in righteousness. Hallelujah. So I just definitely think I thank Him for the people that I'm around. You know, and then the people that I want to be around. Because I understand there's a separation out here. If you don't think you're supposed to separate, everybody keep trying to come together, but you're coming together with wickedness. And if you read the scriptures, the Most High kept putting wickedness out. Read about Phineas. What did Phineas do? Are you ready to take that javelin as Phineas did? And he got peace upon peace, and his generations after him got peace because of what he did for the Most High. So stop being afraid to cut people off. Stop being afraid to walk away. And if you being righteous, being that light, people gonna leave you anyway. But sometimes you gotta physically walk away and cut them off, because some people just want to stay around because they that crazy. But it's some people that will just leave you because you the light. I got friends right now I still consider cool, but I know they don't really be around me like that because the way I walk. My walk is grievous to them, even though it's the light. Think about when a person sleep. When you sleep and somebody cut the light on, man, you gonna throw the cup over your face. That light is grievous in that moment to you. But right now, the light's on. The light shining outside, it ain't grievous. But when I'm waking up, I'm like, oh, man. So that's the same thing you and other people's life the same way. So just be patient. Have long suffering. You know, because long suffering is being slow to anger. Be slow to anger with your people. Be slow to anger when you're at work. Be slow to anger with your boss, because you understand that the person that you're working for, they got somebody over them yelling at them, telling them, hey, you better make sure such and such get this work done. So some days sometimes it's tight. Sometimes they gotta put that pressure on you. Ain't that they don't like you, but you don't know they got a deadline. Cause what a lot of people don't understand. See, I was in management. What a lot of people don't understand. Your associates can cause you to get fired. Look at Moses. Even though Moses did disobey the Most High in that time, but look at what the people. But that's why we shouldn't let nobody else get us outside of that. If you in the spirit, stay in the spirit. Don't let nobody get you out of the spirit. But you gotta understand too. If it's in you and somebody doing something, hey, it's gonna come out. Like sometimes, like my daughter now, I see that I gotta be patient with some things, right? Some stuff I'm like, oh, I'll try to get out the seat. She turning like this, or I'm like, babe, come get her. I'm trying to put a diaper on. She locking her legs. I'm like, oh Lord, she pee on me. I'm like, oh man, babe, come get her. But now my wife be saying, one day my wife, she like, no, babe, be patient. So I'm like, man, come get the baby. She like, no. Be patient, but all praise the Most High. He let her know, like, listen, she was there guiding me. So even though she was telling me no, she wanted me to do it, because someday she wanted to leave. I'm gonna be there one-on-one with the baby, so I gotta learn this stuff. But she was there guiding me. So she was showing me how to move the baby legs. So I was moving my baby legs, and my baby started getting relaxed, right? And then I was like, babe, why she keep peeing on me every time I change a diaper? I'm getting, oh man, she keep peeing on me. So I'm coming up with gloves on, mask on, like, man, you can pee on me today. I'm ready, right? But my wife like, baby, before you change her, put the wipe over her belly, let the cold wipe hit her, because the cold makes her pee sometimes. You feel me? So, and I think about when I go in Walmart or something, I walk through the dairy, the frozen section, it get cold sometimes. Maybe we gotta use the restroom. So I'm like, wow. But me being patient and listening to my wife and hearing my wife, and she showing me how to change my baby diaper. Cause when she gone somewhere and I'm with the baby, I can't leave the boob on her until my wife get back. I can't leave the pee on her. Cause them babies gonna be ready to take it off. They be crying, right? So, all praises, man. I hope this lesson was edifying. It was hope was edifying. Cause even when I was speaking, it was edifying to me. So, hallelujah, family. Again, check out the truthofyah.com. We got our Truth of Yah board game, which is this board game is beautiful. You know, it's beautiful. Again, it's renew mind, save lives. You know, cause that's what we have to do. We have to renew our mind to save our life. You have to have a growth mindset in this walk. You can't have a fixed mindset. You gotta understand. You gotta grow. You gotta understand that the Most High gonna show you something Monday, but He gonna show you something Tuesday. He gonna show you something Monday at 11 o'clock. Then at 11:59, He gonna show you something else. He gonna show you something at 11:01. Then at 11:02, He gonna show you something else. But are you ready to see? Are you ready to be obedient? Who have an ear, let him hear. Shalom, family. This is your servant Jameel Jackson of the Truth of Yah Bible Talk. Blessings.